challenge, and Bini and Emma, no, it is Welsford on the line, and what a late finish and run by Gramai as well.
On a break, but a minute and 11. The Pelotons certainly have seen it, and big setup going on here for EF Education Easy Post. This is nice to see, actually. If there's some bonus seconds to be had out there, then why not? They're still thinking the long game, our EF Education Easy Post, despite the fact that Richard Carapaz had a nightmare in terms of weather conditions. I think most of the weather sort of poured down upon him and his run through the time trial. It was unkind. Ben O'Connor also equally struggling in that time trial, so ground to make up when we get to the next couple of climbing stages. 16.6 kilometres from home. It's a minute 9, and they're still streaking here. The problem is a lot of what remains is actually going to be downhill into town. They don't actually pick up. There's a series of steps that I was telling you about, Robbie, and everyone else. There's, let me see, two real proper steps that take us to town, and then that kick up to the line with the technical finale. If you're in a break and you're going downhill, you're hard to catch because you can pick all the lines.
Yeah, well, we said that earlier, when the break was on a straight road, it's not their friend, and they'd much rather be on technical roads that are winding, because that makes it so much harder for the peloton to use the power in numbers. It's much harder to swap turns effectively with a bigger group, and so that allows the break to defend themselves very well. So a minute and 7 now, 16k to go. This needs a big injection of pace over the next 5k, or we're going to see the bunch get it wrong, or rather, the break get it very right.
It's amazing, isn't it? It's a conundrum for those who are chasing. How much effort do you put in? Because it's effort that you're spending now that you're going to need when it comes to the sprint itself. Lidl-Trek lining up, so is just about everybody else. Bauhaus and the aqua helmets of, indeed, what was a great winning combination yesterday for Bahrain Victorious. Robbie, they look like they're already playing cat and mouse. They dare not do this if they've got anything left.
No, they're giving it everything they've got. That is for certain. Just under 30 seconds advantage left inside the final 10k. Now, they are now at the highest point on their circuit and about to start the dive down back towards the finish line as they come through Montone. And look at the panorama you've got from up here, but all eyes on every curve of this descent. And the break, the chances are super slim, but they'll have some belief.
Yeah, well, you know, even I think you remind us from Dumb and Dumber. It's 1,000,000 to 1 chance. So
yeah, still telling me there's a chance.
Yeah, exactly. 8.8 kilometres from home. It's a big waft of riders that are coming to the fore. This is a wave of talent that we've got coming through right now. Jesper Philipsen clearly believes. Just slightly out of position at the moment is Milan in the Ciclamino jersey. Eyes are drawn naturally to them. Watch Alberto Bettiol for EF Education. Others to keep an eye on. Someone even like Andrea Vendram could have a dig. Bini and Emma, not sure. He doesn't seem to be on the best of form, but you just never know. Even someone like Ghana can have a dig here for Ineos Grenadiers. John Degenkolb with Casper van Unden for DSM Firmenich. Why not? Meyerhofer, well, if his teammate gets caught, then if Kampf gets caught, Meyerhofer will be the chosen.
He's won stages in Tirreno, and he won yesterday. Phil Bauhaus seems to, for such a big man, go under the radar fairly easily. But he'll be being piloted by Nicky Hassan, and he also loves a rising finish like that one. Look at what he did yesterday. So a real strong man's finish. And Bauhaus, he'll be pretty confident that he can do the double and go back-to-back.
Let's see. It's going to be great. There's some great names here. It's a fabulous roster of talent that we have brought. Vauquelin yesterday surprised a few on a technical finale. He might indeed find himself in that place. They're looking after Amaury Capillot. But he is returning from injury. I haven't seen too much of Capillot, I'm afraid. So here we are. Little steps down towards the ocean side, and 5.9 kilometres to go. Still 19 seconds for our breakaway. They'll be hoping somebody gets unstuck further back. Connor Swift, unfortunately for him, with Tiemann Arensman, just getting themselves back in. A few others as well who've been busy on duty for their teammates. Cesare Benedetti there will be was just trying to sort something out for Bora Hansgrohe, who are just ebbing. Here comes Caleb Ewan, I believe, up towards the front. That's a nice thing, always to see. He can thread it on occasion. Let's hope that that's the case today. Meanwhile, still looking like Alpecin de Koenig's day to lose, and Israel Premier Tech with Ethan Vernon are now in the frame with their white shoulders. He's got a good lead-out train as well. Corbin Strong can certainly open up some gaps, and Ethan Vernon himself, he's not unused to having a dig, Robbie, and this could be that day he finds gold.
It could, and he mentioned white and blue from Intermarché being brought forward under the 3K to go marker. Now 12 seconds left with 2.8 for the break.
Brave stuff. Zoncanello who's been in the break in this race. Zoccarato, I beg your pardon. Fiorelli, though, being guided up for VF Group Bardiani. Could there possibly be a steal? 2.6. Flat roads, never the friend of breakaways, and it looks like they're going to be caught. And it'll be, I imagine, just as we start to pick up towards the Flamme Rouge. Arm flicks out. Camp says, come on, have some of this yourself. 9 seconds only. They're going to be absorbed. With 16.50 is where we start to pick up and climb again, would you believe, rather cruelly, albeit with lots of twists and turns to be had as well. Well, hold on to your hats, everybody. This is going to be a little bit scary. I don't mind telling you, I'm afraid, for that last corner with 500 metres to go. Let's dig in. It's now. 8 seconds only, 1900 metres, Flamme Rouge beckons, and that's where the road starts to pick up, and it's going to be a heartbreak, I'm afraid, for a breakaway who've done a fabulous job today. They know their cards are marked, surely. There are some twists and turns, as we've reminded you, and there's one coming up. This is the right-hander. We took this left last time by. New laid road surface. They'll stream down. Don't forget, we've got that climbing 180, and here's the climb, I'm afraid, that's going to do for them. They now realise it's going to be handshakes all round for these guys, and then it's a look back, and Bini and Emma is in a great place. He's got Lawrence Rex, he's got Hugo Bage, he's got Dion Smith as well, also doing a job. Mike Turnerson, who's also starting to charge into it. Maybe they believe. Lidl Trek are here as well, just screened by our breakaway, who are just pushing on for grim death here. Nice to see. Julien Alaphilippe's in the mix, you know. That's always great to see. He could do with something. Timberley has gone. So will it be Alaphilippe himself, or will he lead in Kasper Asgreen? We shall wait and see. Maria not going to be part of proceedings today, and still they eat into our breakaway. Kampf pulls the pin. Maestri still kicks on, and that is now going to surely be all over, as Abramson, I think, will be last man standing from the break. At least he takes the Flamme Rouge, so a great deal of credit for him. So here is the end game for these guys. 900 metres remaining. Let's describe it for you. They've got to go around this this rather incongruous hairpin to deal with. Alaphilippe is going to be in the frame on his own by the looks of things. He's not leading anyone in other than himself here, Robbie.
No, and Abrahamson just battling on. He's just opened the gap. They're almost on his back wheel. He's gone again as Intermarché chasing. Tom Pidcock in second position in the peloton. Julien Alaphilippe shakes the legs, looks over the shoulder. The big purple monster is there of Jonathan Milan. Bini and Emma riding in third wheel. Spread across the road. That's Pidcock left stranded on the front. Philipson also here. Last corner coming up.
Big one, 500 metres to go, and they swerve around it, spinning out towards those barrier feet. And still Abramson's got a margin here. Can he possibly find something? He's into the horned sections. I think they might well just get this wrong. Oh, he's tying up, as indeed they start to stretch it. Pidcock hits the front. Bini and Emma is on his case as well. They're stretching wide. Alaphilippe's not out of it just yet. Philipson's in the frame. Looks like too much for Milan to get there. Oh, my goodness, is he going to make it? I don't think so. Pidcock is there. Bini and Emma as well, and finally all of a sudden Milan just picks it up, and it's all too late. The line's going to come and beat just about everyone. Gamay is going to be Philipson on the barriers. It's between the three of them, all four of them. Oh my goodness, on the throw, brilliant, got there. Oh, he had to work so hard in Milan, but it made it his own. What a finish we've had. What a sprint finale. 4-up photo. What a day.
What a ride by Johannes Abrahamsen. I mean, what a ride by Jonathan Milan, of course, but Abrahamsen nearly held him off. Philipsen hit the front, and in the saddle, Jonathan Milan just stomping out what had to be about 1,800 watts, and has come back over the top of Philipsen and taken the win.
Thanks, guys. Thanks.
That was absolutely magnificent. Well, gosh, what a day we have had. This is how it's stacked up. Milan takes it ahead of Philipsen. Gamay just fading. Corbin Strong getting it on the throw. That's a great result for him. Gamay in fourth place. Zingler was up there again for Cofidis ahead of Meyerhofer. Abrahamsen managed seventh place. Wow, from the break. Hero stuff today. I love that, Robbie.
That was a brilliant finish. I mean, the whole finale, from 90 odd kilometres to go, and we started to believe in the